Thanks for joining us. You're watching Arirang Newsbreak, live from Seoul. I'm Handan. This summer's heat wave doesn't want to quit. Korea can expect yet another scorching day today, with the entire nation under special advisories for the second straight day. Thursday marked the first time that either a heat wave advisory or warning had been issued for the whole country, and the weather agency says we can't expect any respite today. In fact, the sweltering heat is expected to peak with daytime highs ranging from 31 to 37 degrees Celsius. There's a heat wave warning in place for Seoul and much of the rest of the country, including Gangwon, Chungcheong, Jeolla, and Gyeongsangdo provinces. A heat wave advisory has been issued for Incheon and Jeju-do. A warning is issued when daytime highs reach 35 degrees Celsius or more, and an advisory when the mercury tops 33 degrees. The extremely hot weather is expected to last until next week. President Park Geunhye is set to approve a list of those to be pardoned ahead of Korea's National Liberation Day, which is next Monday. Most of the people on the list are set to be those who committed minor crimes out of desperation and businessmen from smaller companies. Politicians will not be included this year. CJ Group Chairman Lee Jae-hyun, who was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison in late 2015 for tax evasion and embezzlement, is likely to be pardoned, and he's been suffering from a genetic disease which affects his muscles. This is President Park's third pardon since taking office. She has earlier indicated the reason for granting pardons, saying they give hope to the public and help boost the economy. Also today, the National Assembly Speaker and the floor leaders of Korea's three main political parties will meet for talks on the government's supplementary budget proposal. The ruling Saenuri Party has stressed that the budget bill needs parliamentary approval by August 19th in order for ministries to execute the fiscal program by the month's end. The ruling party hopes to reach an agreement with the opposition parties today to meet that deadline. But the opposition parties are demanding an extra $1.5 billion be added for free childcare for children between the ages of 3 and 5, rather than spending $1 billion on the repayment of national debt. The government submitted its $10 billion budget supplement plan last month in a bid to invigorate the economy amid faltering exports and rising unemployment. Turning now to the U.S. presidential election. Another day, another controversy for Republican candidate Donald Trump. This time, Trump has accused President Obama and Hillary Clinton of being the co-founders of the Islamic State group. Kim Hae-sung tells us more.
Our government has unleashed ISIS. I call President Obama and Hillary Clinton the founders of ISIS. They're the founders.
In his latest outburst, Donald Trump has pinned the blame for ISIS on President Obama. And in a later speech in Miami on Thursday, he suggested Clinton should be given the Most Valuable Player award by the Islamic terrorist group. Trump's remarks come as he's still dealing with backlash from his hint that guns rights supporters might attack Clinton. As Trump's comments continue to shock the nation, Republican Party leaders have warned him to stop pushing the boundaries of appropriate political discourse. The Clinton campaign says it's just another example that shows Trump is unfit to be president. Recent opinion polls have shown Trump losing ground to Clinton, with the former Secretary of State leading him by over 7 percentage points. Kim Hae-sung, Arirang News.
U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry has described the critical security alliance with South Korea as the key to peace and stability in Northeast Asia. He made the remarks in a congratulatory message ahead of South Korea's Liberation Day on August 15th. Kerry also said Seoul-Washington partnership continues to thrive based on the shared values of freedom, democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. As the friendship strengthens, Kerry said new frontiers of cooperation have opened, such as cyber, space, climate change, and global health. Kerry said the two countries can make the world safer and healthier, and he wished all Koreans a wonderful and joyful holiday celebration. Now to the latest in Rio. It was another golden day for Korea's women's archery team, with Chang Hae-jin crowned the new champion. And the small Pacific island of Fiji won its first ever Olympic medal. Our Ian-shin has more on day 6 of the 2016 Summer Games.
Perhaps this is the reason people love the Olympics so much. Stories that will be told through the decades were written on day 6 of the Rio Olympics. With more Olympic gold medals than any other nation in the field, there's no denying South Korea is the best when it comes to archery. So it didn't come as a huge surprise that a Korean archer won gold in the women's individual archery event. 29-year-old first-time Olympian Chang Hae-jin defeated Germany's Lisa Unruh 6-2 in the gold medal match, adding another coveted gold to Korea's medal tally in Rio. Though a late starter, Chang is now the owner of 2 Olympic golds following her earlier victory in the women's team event. Speaking to the press in Rio, Chang said it was her belief in herself after past disappointments that kept her going.
In the national team trials for the London Olympics, I fell short of making the team by finishing 4th. But I didn't give up, and even though I felt disappointed at times, it made me train even harder than before.
And Ki Bo-bae, Korea's former champion from the 2012 Olympics, won the bronze. With 3 gold medals in the men's and women's archery events this year, Korea has once again cemented its position as the nation to beat in the field. In the meantime, history was written in men's rugby. Fiji claimed its first Olympic medal ever, and it was the best color, gold. The nation beat Great Britain 43-7 in the Rugby Sevens final, sealing a huge achievement for a nation with fewer than 900,000 people. Ian-shin, Arirang News.
And that's all for now. Keep you tuned to Arirang for more top domestic and global news updates throughout the day. Thank you for watching.